All right, folks, buckle up because what you're about to witness is a courtroom clash where rent deadlines, government housing assistance, and pure personality collide in spectacular fashion. We've got Ms. Fleming facing a $4,298.39 balance. Yep, down to the penny, claiming she mailed in her rental assistance form. But the court says they never got it. On the other side, the landlord's rep insists she's never made a payment. Not one. And SOS, the program that's been covering part of her rent, is about to stop helping. The tension? Already boiling. And just wait, because it's not just the numbers that spark fireworks here, it's the attitude. We're talking cutoffs, back and forth interruptions, and a judge who goes from calm to get her out of my courtroom in seconds. So, was this all a misunderstanding or a meltdown waiting to happen? Stick with me, because the stakes go beyond this one case. You're going to see how a judge's patience, a tenant's desperation, and a landlord's persistence can make or break the outcome. And yes, there's a twist coming that you will not see coming.
Are we on this case?
Ms. Fleming has a balance of $4,298.39. She indicates that she mailed the rental assistance form to the court on Wednesday.
She mailed it on Wednesday?
Yeah, I didn't know. I couldn't really hear you, but I thought you said mail it in, so I mailed it in.
Well, it needs to
Proof
be at
that
the court by
that I filled out an SIR with my tracking number and everything. I mean, an SER.
I don't have it.
Well, I sent it in.
You know, I'll leave it up to the court what the court wants to do. I don't think her balance is $4,298.39. She's been on rapid rehousing with SOS paying their portion. She's never made a payment to my client. And I reached out, and from what she has said, so I reached out to SOS to see if they were going to be able to help her with the balance. What she indicated to
Anyways,
me.
can I talk? They're not going to be able to help. They're not going to be able to help with
balance. Ma'am. Let him finish, and I will
He's
hear
rude.
from
I don't
you.
like.
You want to know what?
Rude.
You don't try to overtalk me, because that will never happen.
That's fine.
Am I understood?
Yes.
Right here, this is your first red flag moment. In court, talking over anyone, especially the judge, is like poking a bear. Judges operate on control and decorum. Once that slips, emotion starts steering the case. And notice this wasn't about the facts yet. It was about tone, respect, and courtroom order. In high-stakes housing cases, these moments matter because your credibility isn't just your evidence. It's how you carry yourself. Quick question for you watching. If you were in Ms. Fleming's shoes and you knew you were right, would you keep talking or stay silent to keep the judge on your side?
You know what? I'm going to pass the matter. You go down, check your attitude, and then I'll call your case back up. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Man, you about to piss me off. Come on.
Keep back talking. You better take that out of here. Oh, don't give me that look. Lee, get her out of my courtroom. Get her out of my courtroom. Court to pass that matter. Court does call the case of YPF 16 LLC versus Nakia Turner.
Your Honor, I'll wait for it.
That just messes up my whole day. Everybody else is going to have a hard time with me now. You know, I was in a good mood, and then it's just going to take one person. It just takes one person and just messed up my whole attitude.
And here's a dynamic you don't see on paper. Courtroom energy is contagious. Judges are human. When a tense exchange happens, it can cast a shadow over the entire docket that day. That means the cases that follow might feel the ripple effect. This is also why some attorneys will quietly advise clients. Let the other side blow up. Don't give the judge a reason to lump you in with them. In this case, that earlier disruption just set a tone that Ms. Fleming now has to work twice as hard to recover from.
SOS was paying my rent for 3 months without me having to pay anything. Like I told Ms. Terry through SOS that I ended up losing my job. And I wasn't able to pay nothing at the moment. And I'm just now getting a job. And I wasn't able to pay nothing until today. But Yeah, and I sent in my SER through the mail. I didn't know I had to come and actually bring it here. I don't have a car, so anytime I go anywhere, I have to get on a bus with my children. So I don't know if you're able to, if they bring the mail to y'all, but I definitely sent the SER to this courtroom with the judge with your name on it, Cedric Simpson.
Did
But SOS doesn't stop. She said that I already filled the paperwork out yesterday when she came. They pay August, but after August, I won't be getting no more help from SOS. But I reached out to Hawk. They're able to help, and I did do an SCR with my caseworker, and I have an appointment with my caseworker on Monday for help, so I can get help with my rent. And I'm able to pay altogether $900 today, but that's all I can afford.
Now, let's break down the math. Rent is $1,300. SOS covers $650, leaving her with $650 monthly responsibility. But her balance? Still over $4,200. Even if she puts down $900 today, that's a dent, not a cure. And here's the kicker. Landlords don't have to accept partial payments once eviction proceedings start. That $900 might not stop the clock unless the court orders it. This is where legal timing is everything. Filing assistance paperwork before deadlines, not after, can literally be the difference between staying housed and losing your home.
I'm gonna let you finish because I'm not gonna be interrupted again.
I'm sorry.
So what else did you want to say?
That's all I had to say. That's what I said. It was already paid. August month is already paid. That's why she came over yesterday and I filled out the paperwork. So August month to be paid. After August, September, I won't be getting no help after August, is what I'm telling you.
If SOS pays in August what they paid in July, it would be $650 on a $1,300 apartment, which would mean she'd be responsible for the other $650.
That's not true.
But even without, let's assume that for the sake of argument that SOS is going to pay the whole thing. She still has a $4,200 balance. And I don't think there's any way that's going to be paid. And she hasn't filed the form, even though, the previous person heard you just fine last week when you said, we get it here within 5 days. It wasn't here within 5 days. We'd ask for a judgment today.
I did turn it in within 5 days. You said turn it in Wednesday, which I did turn it in Wednesday. And who is he to say that I won't have all of it paid? Like, you don't know that. I didn't know I can get as much help as I did until I reached out to all these companies. And I was unemployed for a while, which I just got a job. I just started working 3 weeks ago. So this is my first check. You have to wait 2 weeks in a hole to even get your first check.
Your Honor, I'm willing to extend the judgment, normally be the 28th, if we were to extend the judgment to August 4th.
Listen closely. The judge is about to explain why he's locking in this $4,298.39 judgment without August rent added. This is actually strategic. By capping it now, Ms. Fleming has a clear target to hit without new charges stacking on top. It's like freezing the debt at its current level to give her one final chance. But the flip side, if she can't hit that target by August 4th, 2025, the eviction clock will run out of time. The legal term here, redemption amount, basically means pay this by the deadline or possession goes back to the landlord.
That if you can find the funds to get this paid, you only have to pay this amount. Does not include anything for August.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
So you have to the 4th to get it paid.
Yeah, but last thing I got to say is that when I talked to my SOS worker, Ms. Terry, our agreement was for her to pay the full amount because she know I'm not going to be able to pay the full amount. The money that I have now is going to be towards to the money I already owe. So August is already going to be paid. Like the full amount is going to be paid, so I won't have to worry about August.
Maybe you're not hearing me.
I'm hearing what you said.
The judgment. I'm not dealing with August.
I know that. I'm just let you know for sure that's going to be paid. That's all. But thank you. Have a nice one.
So here's where we land. The court grants judgment to the landlord. $4,298.39 due by August 4th, 2025. August rent? Irrelevant to this ruling. The judge's decision freezes the amount so it won't balloon with extra charges, but it also draws a hard line. Pay it off in time or lose possession. This case shows how quickly courtroom tone, deadlines, and documentation can make or break a housing dispute. Ms. Fleming argued she'd mailed her forms and secured more assistance. But without proof in hand, the court had to rule on what it knew, not what it hoped would happen. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.